In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make these little separators that will hold 45 refill bottles using one of these containers that you can buy at the Dollar Tree. At the Dollar Tree, these come in sets of 2. And so let's begin. Okay, we'll start with the box that holds everything. And so in this case, it's my piece of chipboard. This is the one that is cut 8 by 12. And we're going to score it at 1.5 inches along each side. Okay, now I'll take the scissors and I'm going to cut along this score line up to the crossing score line. All right, next I'll fold along all the score lines. And now we'll glue the box together. And then this box fits in here. Okay, we're going to take an 8.5 by 11 sheet and score it every inch. Now we're going to turn the paper to the 8.5 side, and between the 0 and the 9, we're going to center the paper. And so we're 2/8 from this end and 2/8 from this end. And now we're going to score at the inch marks. So I'm scoring at 8, 7. Okay, now we're going to start folding it, and so we'll start folding it up at the bottom, and the next one will be down and then up again, so that we make our first divider here. And so we'll score that down. Now we're going to skip the next score line, and this is going to be the tip of our next divider. So 2 score lines over is our next divider. And so we'll just reinforce that with our bone folder, folding it over on either side. So now we have 2 dividers. Now we skip the next score line, and this will be the tip of our next divider. So we'll fold that up, reinforce it with our bone folder, then we'll fold it forward and we'll fold it back. And now we've got our next divider. And now we will fold the last one straight up. So what we've got are 4 slots, and we've almost got our 5th one. So now what we're going to do is each of these wedges we are going to glue together. Okay, now the separators that we've got here, they fit lengthwise, but we're missing this part right here. So ideally you would take the part you have left over from the part that you made your box out of. But in this case I used chipboard because I didn't have any 12 by 12 heavy cardstock. So the leftover piece from here you could cut 8.5 by 2 inches. But since my dividers are going to be white, I went ahead and cut an 8.5 strip by 2 inch strip from my white cardstock. And so actually this is the one that's 2 inches. So I'm going to score it at 1 inch straight down the middle. And I'm going to cut it at 8.5. Fold it down the middle. And then I'm going to glue this together. Or actually, I'm going to glue that to this. So I need to fold it up. And I will glue this part to here. And this, in essence, will complete our 5th row. To fit into our base box here. All right, the next step, for each of the parts that are sticking up, where the score lines are, we are going to just cut a small wedge about halfway down from the top. So at each score line, we'll just cut a little wedge. Okay, and then we've got our base of the separators completed, as you can see here. Okay, and next we'll take the sheet of paper that we've cut 8 by 10 and we'll score it at every inch. And we'll turn it and score it at every inch again. Okay, now we'll take our cutter and we will cut it widthwise at the 5-inch mark. So now we have 2 sheets that are 5 inches wide. Now we're going to take this and cut it every 2 inches. Next, we'll fold each strip lengthwise down the middle. And next we'll glue the folded strips closed. Okay, now at each of these cross dividers, you've got the folded side and the salvage edge side. You want to cut from the bottom, or the salvage, about halfway up at each of the score lines. Okay, now we're going to take our base piece and lay it out, and then we'll take our dividers and just slide them into the notches on the base piece. Okay, and now we will slide our divider piece into our box, and we've got it complete. Now you can start putting your ink refill cartridges in it and fill it up. And here's the final result. And this will hold 45 ink refills, or Stickles bottles, or any other bottle that is approximately the same size as this. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.